The following program is intended for mature audiences.
A democratic republic of sports. The Sportsocracy with ESPN Asheville hosts Tank Spencer and Jeremy Greene.
And welcome into the Sportsocracy. It's a Wednesday morning, and it's time for Power Rankings in the NFL, the Week 15 Power Rankings, and we're doing it with the giving season in mind. Everybody knows the 12 days of Christmas. And what does your true love need to bring to you? Each and every team, 1 through 32, what do they need? How do we fix it?
We will fix who you love and does not always take care of you with one line.
That's right. Power Rankings this week, starting off, always at the bottom, number 32. Oh, the Jacksonville Jaguars. What does the true love need to bring to the Jacksonville Jaguars? An owner with a brain.
It's not exactly where I was going to go. I was going to say on the first day of Christmas, your true love needs to bring to you a coach with an IQ above salad dressing. That's not a complete douchebag to everybody in the organization.
Well, that starts.
Do you have you have a quarterback. You've got an edge rusher. You're going to have a top 3 pick. I mean, this year, total loss. Sorry, the Urban Meyer thing didn't work.
Yep.
Sucked. Sorry for you. Next year, hope. But I will promise you, Urban Meyer will not be the coach of this team next year.
To me, it all starts at the top. Shad Khan needs a brain, much like the Scarecrow in the Wizard of Oz. Let him get a brain. Let him get Urban Meyer away from this team.
And I'll be honest with you, this is a team that I think has enough raw talent that with the right coach, they could improve quickly.
At number 31, the Detroit Lions. Your true love needs to bring a quarterback?
I don't really have another answer. I feel like, all right, you've got talent. You know what your true love needs to bring to you? Way more talent for this roster. You had a good start last year, a couple good rookies. Got one in Derek Barnes in the linebacking core. Monroe St. Brown's been pretty good. You need to crush the number 1 pick, which should be Aiden Hutchinson, and I'm going to say that about 674 more times between now and draft day.
Yep.
As long as you do that, you'll have pass rusher. You're going to be the first pick in every round because you're not winning another game. Your true love needs to bring you more talent.
Number 30, the Houston Texans. Your true love needs to bring you peace. I need peace with this organization. The Deshaun Watson thing has to stop, and we need to get it gone now.
You can't get it going now,
True.
But come March 15th, it's not going to – it won't take long. You're going to get a series of draft picks you have held out for so long that you have to believe somebody's coming off of this. And for some reason, I think it's going to not be the Miami Dolphins. That, or you've waited so long that now you believe in Tua Tagovailoa. You'll wind up with a slew of picks and the quarterback, and you start over with that.
That'd be a hell of a haul.
I believe there is somebody somewhere that believes in Davis Mills, but it's just not me.
Yeah.
I mean, is he a competent NFL quarterback? Yeah. I feel like if you go into next year with him as your starter, I just hope for your sake you're not going to do that.
Oh, the New York Jets at number 29. Your true love, Jeremy, it always lets you down. But in this scenario, what would you like for your true love to bring you?
On the first day of Christmas, I would love for my true love, the New York Jets, Jets, to bring me 2 top 10 draft picks. Just get them right. I mean, Joe Douglas, I know a lot of Jets fans have not loved him, and the act has kind of gotten tired, and I still believe in Joe Douglas. This is still a guy that every team in the league wanted a handful of years ago. Mm-hmm. I think he hit on Mekhi Becton. There's just injury issues. You hit on Vera Tucker. You obviously hit on Elijah Moore. I think Zach Wilson will be a hit. Just keep drafting well.
Yeah.
Because you have a slew of guys that are playing on this team that are not NFL players. They have the same problem the Lions do. They just have about a year head start on Detroit.
Yeah, you've got more talent than they do.
Oh, absolutely.
You just need to
And you've got a
continue to
quarterback.
add. Yeah, just continue to add to the stables.
Michael Carter, that was a hit. You hit, I mean, look, nobody wants to talk about this because this team's been so bad. You hit on a series of these draft picks last year. Just do it again. You got a bajillion draft picks.
At number 28, the New York Giants. And their true love this holiday season needs to bring to them
a new fucking general manager.
Bingo. They actually might need 12 days of Christmas because they need a new general manager, might need a new head coach, although I don't hate Joe Judge. I need all of the offensive linemen that you can bring me. I need a lot. Oh, I need a quarterback too. Because Daniel Jones, he ain't it.
He's not it, but I think you could ride with Daniel Jones for another year. You need somebody competent making those decisions. Be really honest with yourself. How many draft picks do you look at and go, yeah, you got that right? I mean, Andrew Thomas has been good. Yeah. Other than that, it gets real thin. It's a lot of overpriced free agents. You need somebody making these decisions. You need the big boy in the room, and you probably need the Mara family to decide that they like to, I don't know, wax teapots or whatever geriatrics owners that hate fun do.
Second verse, same as the first. Number 28, the Carolina Panthers. Although you don't need your true love to bring you a GM like the Giants do, but you might need a new head coach, and you definitely need the quarterback.
You need a new head coach, and you need to stop doing this rebuildy bullshit. That defense is really talented. I got news for you. I could coordinate that defense. You need an offensive, proven guy in the NFL. I don't care if it's Brian Daboll. I don't care if it's Eric Bieniemy. I don't care. Because I feel like a really good offensive coach can figure out how to use Sam Darnold. You mix that with DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson. You have the building blocks.
Yep.
However many picks you have, they should all be offensive linemen.
Yes.
Every last one of them. Don't pick anything else. Don't pick a kicker. Don't pick a fucking long snapper. Don't pick shit. Offensive linemen. Number one offensive lineman on the board, just take them every time. We'll figure it out down the line.
So many times Carolina Panthers have gone all defense. Let's see if we can go all offensive line for once.
It's never been done.
No.
But Carolina should 100% do it.
I'd agree. At number 26, we have the Chicago Bears. My true love needs to bring me a coach. I need a coach.
And I think it's a specific coach, too.
Specific guy.
I think it's Pat Fitzgerald from Northwestern.
Okay.
That's a program. But look, Northwestern's probably the hardest place to win in all of college football. Was he good this year? No. But the transfer portal is ruining his life. And I think now the mixture of that with the fact that the NFL still fully believes this guy's going to be an elite coach one day, bringing an NFL staff around him, I would absolutely love that. You're going to have to find you got to change the culture around this place. The fact that you're looking at Matt Nagy, who I genuinely think has gotten exponentially dumber since he took this job. If I didn't know any better, I would swear there was lead paint in his office because that's the only thing that makes any sense.
Right.
You need a program builder. You need somebody that instills leadership and confidence and a winning mentality. The defense has got talent. Jalen Johnson ran directly with Devontae Adams pretty much the entire game. Then they started moving him, and they realized, you're the only one that can do that. So let's just get you on anybody else.
Yep. You need somebody who can usher in an ownership change because, honestly, this whole Aaron Rodgers thing, it ain't working out for you.
No, you need a new owner, too.
Yeah. At number 25, the New Orleans Saints. Their true love should bring them money. I mean, because your salary cap, hell.
The New Orleans Saints need to be one of those people. They need to be the 19-year-old college kid that just asks mommy and daddy for cash because you need cold, hard cash. And when you get that cash, stop giving it to Taysom fucking Hill.
Right.
I don't care if whatever the dirty pictures are, it can't be that bad. I don't care if you're dressed up as a clown pegging a fucking donkey. I don't care. It can physically not be this bad. Let him release them and release him when he releases the pictures.
Right. The New Orleans Saints, they're a team in trouble.
That is one way to put that.
At number 24, the Seattle Seahawks. Their true love should bring them
a defense.
A defense, yeah. I was going to say a resolution to the whole Russell Wilson thing, but you're right. Defense first.
but we stopped the Houston Texans. You know what else stops the Houston Texans? Fucking gravity. Air stops the Houston Texans more often than not. It is not something to hang your hat on. Oh, but look, Rashad Pitt. Stop it. Okay, you have drafted horrendously for years. I could argue worst drafting team in the NFL.
Okay.
You need somebody that can evaluate talent. And you're going to need a new coach. Hey, you know what? Pair them together.
There you go. Now we're cooking with grease. Number 24, the Atlanta Falcons. The true love should bring them
an amnesty provision in the NFL. The NBA does it. Hey, you have one shitty contract that you can just put in a paper shredder.
There you go.
You need to do that with Matt Ryan immediately. Hey, look, the Atlanta Falcons and Matt Ryan have become like the bad divorce where you're just hanging on for the kids. I got news for you. The kid's got 1 year of high school left.
Right.
As soon as he goes to college, you're going to be banging cocktail waitresses. Let the good times roll. Doing the dirty bird.
Yeah. Time for a new era. The era of the Iceman is finished. Number 22, the Philadelphia Eagles. I feel like quarterback falls into this category as well. My true love needs to bring me a real quarterback.
I don't. You need to, the Philadelphia Eagles, your true love needs to bring Nick Sirianni an instruction manual, because giving him as many options as a play call sheet gives him is too fucking many. All right, he's like a 4-year-old at McDonald's. Do I want the chicken nuggets or the double cheeseburger? Do I get a toy? As long as I get a toy, I really don't give a shit.
I need the football for dummies.
Don't even do that. Just numbered lists. Call this play, then stop giving him options.
Right.
All right, this is like children at Walmart. All right, 2 toys. You pick a toy, you get the toy, we go home with the toy. Pick a toy!
Still need a quarterback that threatens you with his arm. They don't have that one.
No.
I mean, they do. They have Gardner Minshew, but that's not going to happen.
It has worked in Baltimore. I firmly believe it can work in Philadelphia. I have been convinced of that. But you have got to get Nick Sirianni to understand that Jalen Hurts cannot throw the damn football.
Number 21 on the Week 15 Power Rankings, the Las Vegas Raiders. On this day of Christmas, my true love brought to me what?
You need to hit a jackpot. I mean, I'm being completely pandery because it's in Vegas. Mm-hmm. You need to put your quarter in the right machine and just all the quarters come flowing out, because you have had the worst string of bad luck I think I have ever seen an NFL team have in 1 year.
Very true.
The John Gruden thing, it's over. Mark Davis has to get over it.
Yep.
I understand he's been look, my first, second, and fourth call would be to David Shaw. I have said this repeatedly. This is a year that college coaches can be had, because the guys that aren't getting the $10 million deals are looking at this job going, I'm working way too much for way too little. David Shaw falls into that. That is a culture-building coach in this league that you should hire instantaneously, and I think he would fit tremendously with Derek Carr.
Culture, something that the Raiders I don't think have had since the days of John Madden.
I was going to say Howie Long, but okay.
Okay, I guess that fits.
I mean, we're in the same ballpark.
Right.
If a coach if he gets fired, you gotta hire a new coach. Boom.
Number 20, the Miami Dolphins.
I'm enjoying the rate at which we're cranking these out.
Oh yeah. Number 20, the Miami Dolphins. Their true love should bring them what?
To me, there's only one answer.
A running back.
You need a fucking running back.
I need a running back.
There's 3 stages of football. If you look at offense, there are 2 ways that you can move the ball. You can throw it or you can run it. You currently have a slew of running backs that could not run a greasy peg up a cat's ass. You need a running back that can indeed run a greasy peg up a cat's ass. That means not Myles Gaskin.
Right.
Or Salvon Ahmed. Or Philip Lindsay, all right, take every running back you've had in the last 10 years, cross off all those names. Mm-hmm. If you have a running back that has the same first or last name of either of those guys, cross them off too. The stink will not wear off. You need new shit. Breece Hall, probably my favorite combination of player in this draft to NFL team. I love the idea of Breece Hall being a Miami Dolphin.
I think we all should just pray to God that Jeremy never gets a cat.
I do talk about things going in the cat's hiney a lot.
You do. You very much do. Number 19, the Washington football team. We need
a team name.
Yeah.
Bring me, I don't care what
it is. It's going to solve my problems.
I don't care if you're the Red Wolves. I don't care if you're the Red Hawks. I don't care if you're the Bloodbaths. I don't care. I don't care if your mascot is the Kool-Aid Man. You need to get past the old and into the new. And if mysteriously Daniel Snyder could be forced to sell the team, that wouldn't be the worst thing, especially if it was to Jeff Bezos.
Mm-hmm.
Little Amazon money never hurt nobody. And if you know the life hack about Amazon that breaks capitalism, boom, bring that to your football team. Just order shit from Amazon to replace your old broken shit, put your broken shit in the box, send it back. They'll send your money back. Capitalism's over, folks. We are straight up. We're a socialist country now, and it's because of Jeff Bezos.
Hopefully you can order Jeff Bezos ownership also.
I feel like now that I've said that out loud, I mean, my wife apparently has seen it on something called a Pinterest, which I don't know what the fuck that is.
Yeah.
I think it's in cahoots with the birds. But now that I've said that, I'm probably on a watch list of some kind. So if you don't see me live for a while, it's because I'm being interrogated by the government.
The Washington football team definitely needs new ownership. The chances of that happening, though, I don't really like them. I think you got to turn your focus more to the field, and in that case, I want a quarterback.
I can deal with Heineke
for now. But he's not a future. He's not the future.
You need a future plan.
Yes, exactly. That's what I meant. Heineke's fine for now, but you need somebody who's going to be the franchise guy for the Washington football team.
Here's the thing. You're in Washington, D.C. There's a lot of secrets that happen in Washington, D.C. People mysteriously disappear in Washington, D.C. If that happened to Daniel Snyder, it probably wouldn't be the worst thing that ever happened to you. Hey, you know what? I know what you should do. Just open your smartphone if you're a Washington football fan, and say, Daniel Snyder knows shit about the Clintons, and just set it on the table.
And just see what happens.
And just wait.
Just let the chips fall where they may.
And just wait. It works. I'm telling you. I've never done it personally, but I keep hearing.
At number 18, the Cleveland Browns. My true love needs to bring me a trade.
Yeah, you need to switch to Allstate. Because you've been with Progressive for long enough, and it's left you at home with Baker Mayfield. You can save a lot of money by switching to anybody else. Geico, State Farm. There's a lot of insurance companies. You know what they all come back? You know who? State Farm. Seems like every team that has one of those State Farm Rodgers rates guys, they're all going to the playoffs. You're not.
Well. Yeah, they all do very well.
Switch to State Farm. That's what you need. New insurance carrier.
At number 17, it's the Minnesota Vikings. Again, my true love should probably bring me a coach. Yeah, but I'm also going to say my true love needs to bring me some pass rush. I need to be able to get after quarterbacks.
You need Danielle Hunter to be healthy next year, and you need a little sprinkling before Mike Zimmer gets out the door of whatever it is that he puts on his social life. Because you talk about a motherfucker doing a lot with little, it's him.
You don't know that.
Oh, I mean, it could look like a baby's forearm holding an apple. It doesn't change the fact that it's attached to Fievel Goes West all grown up. So, and look, money buys happiness, but that's a lot of damn money.
Mm-hmm. It very much is.
Yeah,
Minnesota Vikings also need to find that killer instinct.
Very intriguing job. This is one of those jobs I think you should think outside the box. And you're going to tell me I'm crazy, but this is a guy that has been very successful in this area. PJ Fleck. I'm telling you right now, I think he would be an amazing NFL head coach.
Really?
Program.
With the whole row the boat thing?
Hell yeah, I do. I think he would be a great NFL coach. He's just got that very everybody does their job mentality that I mean, look, I don't feel like Minnesota has a lack of talent. I feel like they have a lack of discipline. Mm-hmm. They have a lack of, I hate to use this because it's a college term, but institutional control. I feel like Mike Zimmer's over his skis. You need the big boy in the room. That's PJ Fleck. Row the boat.
It's the best gift you will ever receive. At number...
Well, I mean, a jet ski. Jet skis are the shit, especially when you don't pay for them.
Yeah. At number 16 in the Week 15 Power Rankings... It's the Denver Broncos. The Denver Broncos need their true love to bring to them
a coach-quarterback combo.
Okay.
I'm good with Vic Fangio as a defensive coordinator. He's not a head coach. You need that. And I got news for you. If you think Aaron Rodgers is signing up to play for that doofus, I got a bridge to sell you. I understand the talent around him's good. You need an offensive guy. Stop with the Pat Shurmurs and stop that. You need a young, innovative offensive mind. Somebody that Aaron Rodgers or whoever else, Deshaun Watson, whatever it is you do. Teddy Bridgewater, this is the best he's ever going to be.
Yep.
And you know what it's going to lead you to? Just outside the playoffs. Mm-hmm. If you're okay with being just outside the playoffs, more power to you. I don't think you should be because you have a very talented young offensive roster, but you need somebody that's going to get you over that hump. And Vic Fangio's not that guy. He's the crusty old guy that, you know, gets pissed off because somebody ran over this newspaper with their bicycle.
I also want some ace bandages. I'm going to need those for all those receivers I have.
Yes.
Because they break very,
lot.
very easily. Crazy glue. Maybe crazy glue could also be a gift that the true love brings to the Denver Broncos. The Pittsburgh Steelers fall in at number 15 in Week 15. Their true love needs to bring to them the next generation.
You just need a new quarterback.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, there's one up in your own city. He has played college football there. Do I think he has the highest ceiling? No. But he's the most pro-ready. He could come in and start next year, and his name's Kenny Pickett. Mm-hmm. Is it going to cost you a little bit to go get him? Yeah, it is. You're going to have to break that little rule that you don't like breaking about trading up.
Yep.
You did it for Devin Bush. That hasn't particularly worked out. It would work out with Kenny Pickett. You have enough weapons around this guy. And look, the line's getting better.
Yep.
It's better than it was. You have Najee Harris. You've got all the weapons you could ever want. You got the best defensive player in the league.
Unlike some of these other teams that we have talked about need quarterbacks, you have a championship window here. Yeah, the championship window can still stay open with Ben Roethlisberger exiting, but you got to have the right guy to replace him. And if you're not going to be in the Russell Wilson, Aaron Rodgers sweepstakes,
well, you're not going to be in on Russell Wilson. You could be in on Aaron Rodgers, but that's going to get expensive. And I'm not sure that. Look, you would be better off to go Aaron Rodgers. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I think Kenny Pickett can be had for. I am going 3 in my last mock draft. I still maintain that's too high. And I could see teams souring on him because of the age and a slew of other things. Hand size. The hand size is going to baffle teams because I think he's going to break the record for the smallest hands at the draft combine.
Right.
You may not have to give up much to get him, but that's a kid that's ready to start immediately.
Is hand size enough to make him drop far enough?
This small? Oh, yeah. This is little baby hands. Ooh. This is little Donald Trump hands.
The Cincinnati Bengals at number 14. I feel like they're too close to the Pittsburgh Steelers in this, but then you know that's a topic for another day. The Cincinnati Bengals, their true love should bring to them
a birthday cake.
A birthday cake?
You need to get 1 year older.
Oh, very clever.
This team is rounding into form. Joe Burrow is a franchise quarterback.
Yep.
I think he could be an elite quarterback.
I agree.
You have the dude in Jamar Chase.
Mm-hmm.
You have the number 2 dude in T. Higgins. You want me to keep going? Because I literally could do this with every skill position player you have. You're going to have a first-round draft pick, and I got news for you. That needs to be used on an offensive lineman.
I was going to say tight end. They could upgrade there.
I'm fine with Uzama. There's not that many utility player tight ends in this league, and he falls into that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want with a guy like Joe Burrow, somebody that can be multiple. You have not all the pieces. You got to keep adding to a puzzle like this until you get it right. This team needs to get 1 year older. And Zach Taylor either needs to not be there because, God, he makes my brain hurt, and he has cost me so much fucking money. Literally, there is not a human on this planet that I didn't say I do to that's cost me more money than Zach Taylor has. I feel like I should be giving him half my shit.
At number 13, it's the San Francisco 49ers. And their true love should bring to them draft capital. I think you can get some draft capital for Jimmy Garoppolo.
I do too. I think you need to look. I don't think Jimmy Garoppolo can win you a Super Bowl.
No,
he's too inconsistent. The good's good, the bad's bad. Mm-hmm. You have got to turn this over to Trey Lance. This is going to be a season. This offseason, there are going to be a slew of teams that need quarterbacks, and this is going to be like closing time at the bar. All right, at 10 o'clock, you can be a little picky. At 2, when you've already heard last call and you're looking at going home and winking yourself off, no, the Cankles girl, you could do worse.
Yeah, this is also a team that needs a first aid kit because injuries have plagued this team for years now. And if I can get that and I can get healthy, not only am I looking for next year, I'm looking for a Super Bowl this year.
Oh, yeah. Consider moving your training facility off an ancient Indian burial ground, which I'm very convinced it is, because I've never seen a team this hurt.
Number 12, the Los Angeles Chargers. Their true love needs to bring them
a damn running back. Between the tackles running back.
Yep.
Austin Eckler is a fun little piece. He's not a between the tackles running back. And until I've said this 100 times, you can be poor running the ball. You can be poor at stopping teams running the ball. You can't be both. Has it improved the last couple weeks? Yeah. Look at who you played. All right. Saquon Barkley was still getting hay against you. Just they got behind and it was over. Devontae Booker, same thing. This team needs a Jordan Davis. I think I was the first one that I saw saying that. Mm-hmm. I've seen about 20 of them since.
Yep.
You need that big run-clogging defensive tackle, and you need a between-the-tackles runner. If it's Larry Roundtree, more power to you. I like the kid coming into the draft.
I was going to say something more intangible with them. I think they really need some consistency. You have to be able to go out there and win the games when they're close, be consistent, and I think that's only going to come with time with this team.
A winning mindset.
Yes.
I'm not against that either.
Number 11, the Indianapolis Colts. Their true love should really bring to them
a horseshoe.
A horseshoe.
Yeah, because their luck has sucked balls. For a team that has horseshoes on your helmet, you are one of the unluckiest teams I've ever seen in my life. You should also probably invest in that Nick Sirianni instruction manual on run the damn ball.
When you have a lead in the game, salt it away.
They've cost me a decent amount of money, too.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking that Indianapolis, what they really need is another receiver.
They need a healthy receiver because Paris Campbell lives hurt. T.Y. Hilton lives hurt. You got one in Michael Pittman.
I need a star. I need another star.
You have a star. You need a 2.
I want another one.
You need a legitimate 2.
Right.
T.Y. Hilton's fun while he lasts. He's much like that toy from McDonald's. It will be fun to play with for 47 seconds, and then it will be in 17 pieces.
Yeah, if you can find me a steady, deep threat guy, I would love this team so much more. Number 10, the Buffalo Bills.
Nobody circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills.
And this holiday season, your true love needs to bring you
an ability to stop teams running the ball. This has become comical. Mm-hmm. And look, I understand Leonard Fournette didn't have the greatest game. It was a couple big runs, but they were very untimely runs.
Yes.
They just need – I don't really know what's happened to this team. They've regressed, and it's very obvious. Mm-hmm. Losing Tre'Davious White, that sucks. I got news for you. That ain't got shit to do with why you can't stop teams running all over you when you know it's coming. I have long said I don't believe in Leslie Frazier to nearly the level other people do. I'm going to be honest with you. You know what I think? You know what I think Buffalo really needs their true love to bring to them?
What's that?
Leslie Frazier and Brian Daboll to take other jobs.
Oh, you want changes?
Little young blood. I need those two out. I understand you have been at the top of the head coaching ladder for 3 years now.
Mm-hmm.
It's time for you to get jobs. All right, now we got, I don't know if it's too many Chiefs, not enough Indians. I don't know what it is. Something's got to change. And I think at the very least, one of them needs to get a job.
Yeah.
By the way, Leslie Frazier, very closely connected to the Chicago Bears.
I would hate that, but okay.
It's the Bears. Of course you're going to hate it.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
like picking
I
up
hate defensive coaches.
It's
so.
like picking up a box under your Christmas tree from your grandmother, and when you shake it, it doesn't make noise.
No.
Yeah, I'm going to hate that.
I shouldn't say that. I don't hate defensive coaches. I hate the idea of having a defensive coach as my head coach in this era of the NFL.
As do I.
At number 9, we have the Baltimore Ravens. And my true love needs to bring me
a fucking
whole
doctor.
I was going to say a whole MASH unit. I need all of them. I need Hawkeye. I need Hot Lips, Houlihan. I need all of the MASH unit to come in and fix whatever bad luck we have had this year. You lost 3 main guys on this team before the season even kicked off, and it's done nothing but swell since then. And last week you had Lamar Jackson go down with an ankle injury. Thankfully it wasn't serious, but again, I think you're playing with fire. At some point, it's going to happen. That and an offensive line. I need more talent on that offensive line. Something has happened to just completely regress everything that they had. So I need to protect my quarterback.
You just need to get healthy. You know, your New Year's resolution should be, we're going to take better care of ourselves next year. Because I don't know that I've ever seen a team this hurt. And I'm not saying it's your fault.
Mm-hmm.
In San Francisco, it's probably their fault. We're on year 5 of this.
Right.
This is your first real soiree into this. Just get healthy.
Yep. At number 8, it's the Tennessee Titans. The Tennessee Titans need their true love to bring to them, I'm going to say another receiver.
They need you to bring your favorite toy back. You need Derrick Henry back and A.J. Brown.
I'm getting that, though.
The mean kid down the street took your favorite toys. Now you need him to bring them back.
He's already coming back, though. We already know this. Mom and Dad have already hidden Derrick Henry in the closet, and we snuck and saw it last Thursday. We're at the point right now, we know we can't have it yet. We just have to wait a couple of weeks before we can unwrap that baby. It's going to be there for you. You're going to get him back for the playoffs, and I think it's going to be fine. Other than that, I need some more talent around Ryan Tannehill, around Derrick Henry.
Well, you have it.
Julio
it's A.J.
Jones,
Brown it's A.J. Brown and Julio Jones. That's plenty in this offense. You just need them all back.
Yeah.
I know Julio came back last week. You need them all back.
Yep. At number 7, the Dallas Cowboys. My true love needs to bring me, I don't know, an owner who can keep his mouth shut?
I was going to say a machine, a 3D printer where you can make another Micah Parsons.
That'd be helpful.
A second one of those would be just lovely because much of your defense is not good.
And if you can figure out how to do that, you'll have more money than Jeff Bezos.
100%.
Because everybody will want one.
Because everybody will want as many of them as they can get.
How can I get me a Micah Parsons?
The thing with the Cowboys is I think their ceiling is a little limited.
Mm-hmm.
I've said this before. I don't think Dak Prescott's a Super Bowl winning quarterback. He's a sum of all of his parts. Well, you have a very slight window here because this team's going to get very expensive very quickly. Tony Pollard is going to get expensive. CeeDee Lamb is going to be expensive. On and on and on.
Yep.
It's a very narrow window. I think you need that one more impact defender.
And then you might have a team that can win a Super Bowl. At number 6, it's the Los Angeles Rams. It's a pretty good jump for the Los Angeles Rams this week in the power rankings. They just beat the Arizona Cardinals, who were the number 1 team last week. But the LA Rams need their true love to bring to them a running back.
No,
I mean, we went into the game last week with just Sony Michel.
It's depth.
Yeah.
You need another year of drafting as you have in the past.
Okay.
This team is so damn top-heavy that when something goes wrong, it takes you 3 weeks to fix it. Odell Beckham, look, I'm not going to say he's Robert Woods good because he's not. He appropriately played that role against the Arizona Cardinals.
Mm-hmm.
He filled in just fine. This was not Chuck E. Cheese filling in for Mickey Mouse. This was, hey, that's not the same Santa as last year. Hey, this one doesn't smell as bad as it did a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
I'm perfectly okay with this Rams team. I think they're just on the outside of Super Bowl contention. They need a lot of things to work their way because they're so damn thin. But that pass rush is tremendous.
Stocking stuffer. I think I'd like a new defensive coordinator as well.
Yeah, Louis Riddick calling him one of the best defensive coordinators in the game. I literally almost choked. I went, the fuck did he just say? Like, what 2014 universe are you living in?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Number 5, the New England Patriots. I need my true love to bring me what?
A dynamic pass catcher, because you don't have one.
There you go.
You want to know how you take a limited quarterback and push them forward? You give them that guy.
Right.
That's what they're going to have. Jacoby Myers, it's great. He's a nice kid. You know, we covered him when he was in college. It's all well and good. But some of all parts of Nelson Aguilar, N'Keal Harry, you need somebody that is going to keep teams from packing it in against Hunter Henry and Jonnu Smith. Because that's all you have right now. The run game's good. I like Ramondre Stevenson. I've always liked Damian Harris. He needs that guy. He needs that one-on-one. All right, you cannot double this guy because we got so many weapons. I need that guy. I need that Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson type of guy. And I know they're not easy to find.
Is there that guy at the back end of this draft, do you think?
Drake London. I think he can be that guy. I think that Treylon Burks, who I think after the combine is going to shoot up the boards, there are a lot of receivers in this draft. You need a guy that one-on-one can make a play.
Yep. At number 4 this week, it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And I need my true love to bring me my championship defense back. That's what I need. I've got all eyes set on the Lombardi Trophy this year, and I have all the pieces except for that. I don't have my defense that terrifies you anymore. For some reason, we're not getting to the quarterback like we should. We're leaving the middle of the field wide open over and over and over again. I need secondary players, and I need those gravediggers from last year to show back up.
Yeah, I've long said that I think one of your paths to righteousness is going to be playing Joe Tryon Shoyinka on the inside because he can get interior pass rush. The secondary is just so bad. You're having to play so far off of people that I think that's part of it. You got to get the press Richard Sherman coming back. You remember how good he used to be at that?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we should try that. Could it get you burnt? Absolutely. Could it lead to a lot of sack dances? Also, absolutely. And why, as a Jets fan who watched Todd Bowles do this for what felt like forever, am I not shocked he's doing it to you?
So infuriating.
Oh, God. Last year when they were talking about him getting a head coaching job, I'm like, please, Jesus, let him get any job against any team I hate. I want him to take the head coaching job of any team I hate so I can just sit back and let the good times roll.
Right. Whew, that Buffalo comeback, it was nothing that I wanted any part of.
Still maintain that was pass interference in the end zone. It's bullshit! Just one time can one of those calls go against that motherfucker.
He hates Tom Brady so much.
He's ruined so many good moments in my life.
At number 3 this week, the Arizona Cardinals. Their true love should really bring them what?
4 more inches for Kyler Murray. God, I would like him so much better if he was taller. The LA Rams just showed a huge problem with him. Interior pressure is a problem. He was running for his life. I mean, I guess that would mean you need interior line help. I feel like you just did that, but you know, you need Aaron Donald to not be in your division. But, I mean, I like this team. I dropped him, 2 spots? I haven't soured on this team based on that game. Was it ugly? Absolutely. Could I point to a game like that from every other team in the top 10? Yes, I can.
Yes, you can.
The scary thing is that's your second one in a month.
So maybe at the
back, in the words of the great Matt Foley, we got to get back on the right track.
You got to get back to basics. You got to get back to who you truly are. And we'll see if they can do that and make the run here in the playoffs. At number 2, it's the Kansas City Chiefs. And with my defense playing so well, I need my true love to bring me back that offense. That offense that was no doubt. Do they still have all the pieces? Yes, they still have all the pieces.
They need the route runner. They need one of those receivers, whether it's Byron Pringle. I don't think it can be Mecole Hardman. That was my big knock on him when he was coming out. You're not a great route runner. You need somebody that can get across the middle other than Travis Kelce. Because when you need 7 yards, everybody and their brother knows where that ball's going. You need that Sammy Watkins guy. Who does he do a lot? No. But can he be on the other side of Travis Kelce? And in 3rd and 7, when you've got to convert, you've got a second option that you can go to.
Yep.
You got all the deep threats in the world.
Yep.
You need somebody, and I'm telling you, you're going to tell me I'm crazy when I say this. I think Josh Gordon can be that. I really do. I've watched not a bunch, but I've watched just a little bit of tape on Josh Gordon in Kansas City, and I'm seeing things going, you're not as fast as you used to be, but you still got a little twitch, and you're still a big-bodied receiver. I'm not sure that come playoff time, they're not going to go, fuck it, let's try it.
Yeah, he needs to be the possession guy. Okay, I could very much see that because, like I said, you have all the pieces, you have the superstars that are still there, but I just want to see more firepower. I want to see you do it to more teams than just the Las Vegas Raiders. You need to be putting up 50 a week. And that defense is playing nice as well. And number 1, the Green Bay Packers. My true love needs to bring to me special teams. I think that's the biggest weakness.
Their special teams are fucking just abhorrently bad.
And it doesn't matter. I mean, it's both ways. It's the receiving teams. It's the kicking teams. It's all of it. The coverage teams, they're awful. Jakeem Grant tore them apart.
Special teams is bad, and it would be really nice if Mr. LaFleur could show me something in the playoffs. Do you realize he's going to break the record for most wins in your first, 3 years as a head coach?
Really?
Yeah. He will break the record for the most win, and I can't remember who's got the record now. He was 2 behind it the other night.
Yeah.
You've been fantastic. You're one of the winningest. You will end up being the winningest coach in your first 3 years in the NFL ever. I need to see that in the playoffs. Yes. I need to see you beat a team that you're not just markedly better than.
Because secret time, I think this team has everything else.
I do too. I think this is the favorite to win the Super Bowl. If I had to put an amount of money on this that mattered to me, I would take the Green Bay Packers, and I wouldn't think twice about it.
Yep. Special teams help. I'd also like another wide receiver if we're making pleas for next year. I need another wide receiver for Aaron Rodgers, but that's beside the point. The Green Bay Packers are number 1 in the NFL in the Week 15 power rankings, and I think the next 4 weeks are going to be phenomenal.
Oh, this is going to be a slugfest. Every AFC playoff team plays each other. The teams that make it in the AFC, by God, you are going to come in battle tested. NFC, the last 2, it's going to be which one of these sweaters smells less bad.
Well, this is a record. We have set a record for the fastest power rankings we've ever done on this show.
Woo! That's because we walked in today and went, hey, we want to cut all these for TikTok.
Right. But I think goal is accomplished. We appreciate everybody for joining us here in the Wicked Weed studio. Don't forget to check out our friends at wickedweedbrewing.com. Wicked Weed Brewing, drink different. We will not be with you this afternoon on the ESPN Asheville show. We're taking
Company
the afternoon
Christmas
off.
party time.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And I got to make sure that Jeremy doesn't get, too inebriated at the Christmas party because nobody wants to, end up fired.
These tomatoes aren't even ripe.
You get Gary Busey drunk at the Christmas party? Yeah, that's not a good idea.
Recharge your Brave batteries. That's the sound the bear makes.
Party time.
Is that it? Is that all you got? Good for you.
Oh, I mean, I got one more.